Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is more basics for younger people. Well, it's recently come to my attention that some younger men are not taking care of the basics, and they're spending their money on gambling, sports betting. Now, I do realize that the sports betting is fun, and I do realize that some people probably make quite a bit of money on their bets. But let's face it, it's still betting is gambling, and if you are involved with that, you're probably not handling the basics very well. You're probably spending all your spare money, and then the money you're supposed to be handling with regular things on the gambling, the betting, with the idea that you'll make a big score. So, I don't have any real moral thing against gambling. I don't mind people betting and gambling, but for fun. So if your basics aren't handled, then you've got to not do that, right? Go back to the basics, handle the basics. Gambling, all these that's a vice. Gambling is a vice, let's face it. Drinking, smoking, drugging, gambling, whatever, that's all vices. It isn't basic. You don't need to gamble to live. You don't need to drink to live. You don't need to smoke to live. You don't need to drug to live, right? Those are vices. That's something that's a distraction, something that you may enjoy, but it isn't the basics. So if you want a well-running, smooth life, you have to handle the basics well. The basics. I'm kind of irritated that I even have to talk about this, but like I said, I heard about this, and it's been bothering me now for a number of days, and the basics. And once you have your basics covered, well, yeah, then you can enjoy the other stuff, right? But you've got to get your basics kind of handled, right? And that would mean whatever your normal, let's say, go back to the beginning. What are your normal monthly bills? Pay them. Pay them at the beginning of the month. Don't wait till the end. Pay them when they come due. Get ahead. That's basics. Get ahead. That's the basics. So it's irritating. I'm a little bit upset thinking about this, but it's, I think it's critical for you as a man to get your basics handled so you're not always below the red, not always a little bit suffering, not always wondering if you're going to have enough. You don't want that. You don't want to wonder if you're going to have enough. You just want enough, right? Whatever you need for your money, for your normal bills, have that. Then with the excess, you gamble. You bet on the sports. The excess, after you're ahead. After you're ahead. Take care of the basics. Your life will just be you'll be going down continuously instead of staying above and moving ahead. You want to move ahead, up. Excess money, not behind money, all right? There's just should be common sense, but I think it isn't. It must not be, otherwise more people would be doing it. Right? So focus on that. Take care of the basics. What are your monthly bills? Pay them at the beginning of the month. Pay next month's bills this month. As soon as you get a bill in your email box, in your email or your mailbox, pay it. Get ahead. Get ahead. Money, money, money. Have some cash. Have some spare cash. Put some cash in your car for gas. Put some cash hidden in your wallet for emergencies. Have cash available, an emergency cash fund. Put money in the savings. Those are basics. Take care of the basics. Your life gets smoother and smoother and easier and better the more you don't have to deal with these bills, that the bills are just, you just take care of them, right? And it is not a question of paying off the bills either, because you're always going to have bills. If you're living, you're going to have bills. There's never going to be an end. There'll never be an end. So you want to do is you have the income has to be higher than the bills. And then you from a slice of that highness, you're going to save for the future you. And then with that other slice, you're going to have fun with it. All right? But let's just face it, you can't focus on the fun if you can't take care of the basics. So do that. Take the care of the basics. $50 in your car for emergency gas. $100 in your wallet for real emergencies when you're out, when you just really need it. $1,000 cash in your home for like a big emergency. Big emergency. 4, 5, 6,000 in a savings account for the future emergencies. And then of course you're investing, building for that, but that's baseline savings. And then while you're doing these things, while you're accumulating those baseline savings and the basic savings, you pay your bills early, on time or early. Don't wait. Pay them early. Don't pay them late and get a fee. Don't carry your debt balances too long and incur all that interest over time. Pay things off. Pay them off. Those are the basics. So I know this will help you, younger men, older men, all people. This is basic math that's critical to the quality of your life. All for now.